What is going on YouTube? It's Mr. Bucks N297. Today we'll be taking a look at the Wii U Pro Controller. This is the second controller released for the Wii U. The first was the gamepad, and it was meant to capture part of the hardcore audience to take away from Sony and Microsoft. Alright, let's take a look at the controller here. Got a nice gloss finish on it. This does collect a lot of dust and fingerprints. Just on the front of the controller here, you got your X, B, Y, A, 2 analog sticks, D-pad, basic home, select, start, and power buttons. Basically, anything you'll find on the gamepad, you'll find on here except the screen. Right here, you have your controller indicators, which ones are turned on. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the back of the controller here. You got your right and left, and down here you got your ZL, your ZR. They're supposed to be like triggers like the Xbox 360, but they're more buttons, and it just doesn't feel as satisfying when you're playing a game. One thing that's nice though is you don't have a battery pack to worry about like you would here on the 360. Let's just get the 360s out for comparison. Basically everything's flopped. Your analog stick and your buttons are flopped on the right side, and your analog stick, well no, your D-pad and analog stick are on the same side on the Wii U controller as they were on the 360. Alright, as you can see, the 360 has that battery pack the Wii U doesn't have, and I actually prefer that because you can actually, it's more comfortable with your hands. You don't have to go around the battery pack controller. Both charge you via USB, and the 360 does not. Alright, let's bring out the Wii Classic controller for the original Nintendo Wii. And there's not many similarities besides you got the same buttons, X, B, Y, A in the same spots. This feels more like a Super Nintendo controller, like more of a classic feel to it. You got your ZL, ZR, R, and L. And the only reason I bought this was because I couldn't use my GameCube controller on the Wii U anymore, because that's what I used to play my classic games I downloaded with the Wii Store. So that's the reason I bought that. And this controller won't work with it. Won't work with the Wii downloadable titles, so that's really a bummer. But overall, this is a pretty decent controller. One thing I don't like about it is it doesn't work with every single game. It only works with some games, like some hardcore games. Like it won't work with Mario, it won't work with Nintendo Land, but it will work with Zombie U and Mass Effect. Those are the only games I tried it with. But the problem with the Zombie U is it only works in versus mode. It won't work in single player, which is a bit of a bummer. I know it works for Black Ops 2, and I've heard it's not that bad for multiplayer, so that's a good thing. So yeah, overall it's a pretty nice controller. I think I bought it for $50 or something like that. If you can, I would definitely buy one. It definitely makes the experience better if you don't like the gamepad like I don't. So you should definitely check it out.